Good afternoon. Good after rush hour. 5:12. How's it going? Hello, everyone. I worked today. I hung in there until my leg said enough already. But I should go home now. I don't want to work all night. I don't want to drive all day. However, today I was very engrossed listening to videos and getting my questions answered. So when I get home, I do some work. And that is a significant part of building your own business. You really do have to go get your own answers. You have nobody else to rely on. Know what I mean? Hey, Rideshare Lisa. How's it going? I just delivered a pizza pie, and I'm getting a pizza pie for dinner. And I have my mom's eggplant. I'll do both. How are you? Hope everything's okay. I had a very strange day with deliveries. I did okay. It was very local. One was a little far, but I'll tell you, I believe I've mentioned this before. I was very engrossed in studying today on the road. It's such a beautiful day. And I didn't want to sit inside all day. I said, well, I could work and do work while I'm earning money. I could do work on the road with my phone. I'll just listen. Hey, just me, yo. Soon to be crypto nay. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Can't wait. Oh, thank you, Lisa. It was just weird how I'm telling you, I watched the video with Dave Ramsey, and it took me by surprise. And I didn't tell the whole story, what he got into. I wish I saved the link. It's pretty fresh. It was only a few weeks old, I believe. And he was just talking about maturity. You actually wished someone dead, like someone passed away, and you were like, I'm glad they're dead. Only an immature, self-centered narcissist would say something like that. And then I could do, oh, well, having it when I quit Team LMDU one night, a couple of nights ago, and people wanted to talk about it. He said some kind words and he went about his business. I mean, he didn't want to keep talking about the topic. And I understand. And he is on his lunch break, and that is his channel. But it's sad because, it knocks you down. And it affects everyone differently. Some people can just, shrug it off like it's a cold. No matter what your opinions are, that's what he was diagnosed with. Now he has to ride it out, and I hope he gets back to his family. His heart is broken for you. His wife and kids. Yeah, yeah. So thumbs up, Lisa. Thanks a lot. That was very nice of you. Everyone should do something like that. So my day, Uber Eats, like I said, I was very engrossed into studying. And I was pulling over to the side and I was writing things down because I was getting questions answered. That's okay. My phone's been glitching. And I think Uber Eats was waiting to see if I was going to do my regular routine. They track you and they feel that people, they have their routine. They do the same thing over and over again. And then people think they're outsmarting, like, she's going to do the same thing. So we could work her to work our way so they pay less. So I pulled over to the side and I didn't move. And they rang me. And I said, if I would have kept going, they would have rang me and gave me $2 or $3 less. And it was a little bit far. It was to a place that I've spoken about before, a big building with a huge circle in front of it, several buildings. And there's a security guard. I pulled up and I put my flashes on, put my sign in the window. He goes, you can't park here. I'm like, what's the point of having this circle? You know what I mean? Saying to myself, like, okay, sir, thank you. He goes, you park over there. I'm like, damn, that's a long walk. when your leg hurts. So I do it, and I get back to my car. And while I'm driving away, I see him tell an Amazon Prime driver to go into the visitor's parking lot. I find that bizarre because this is an office building. And you're telling people who are delivering packages to the offices, businesses renting office space in this building, that you can't park in this huge empty circle in front of the door? So they're making the working class man's job harder than it needs to be. And I'm telling you, I was driving away ever so slowly to make sure that, did he just tell that Amazon Prime driver to go into the visitor's parking lot? Damn straight he did. What? Why would you do that? I can see us. Okay. If I see that address again, I'm not going to take him anymore because it was a long walk. And especially when you're hurting, it's even longer. I don't mind walking because I like to walk. But, when you're not feeling good. Anyway, they told an Amazon Prime driver. I find that bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. So strange. So they did that again. Now, when I accepted that Uber Eats order, I swear, I shut off Grubhub. Grubhub was shut off. And I didn't realize I had Uber Eats on even because I was pulling over taking notes because I'm studying while I'm earning money. I'll turn the apps off for 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, because if I find something that I need to write down, I don't want to do the work again. I have a little notepad with me and I write it down because that's part of building a business. I'm trying to multitask here the best I can until something really changes. When I do Prime, I park wherever I wanted, throw my hazards on. I pulled right up, and he was like, he jumped out of his little car. He said, "Can't park here." Empty, full. I mean, you could fit 7 vans in this Prime vans in this circle, and he told them to move. So bizarre. And I would think that that would anger the businesses renting office space in this office building. Something's not right there because it's just weird. I can see if you left your car there for 20 minutes, but if it's obvious, you got your flashes on, you got your sign in the window, you're an Amazon Prime driver, how long do you think someone's going to be? They're doing a job, they're doing a delivery. You know what I mean? Meter maid issues. It is ridiculous, just me. I felt bad for the guy. I don't know who was driving. Meter maid issues. That's a good one. Very funny. So that was weird. But then I took the Grubhub one. I was like, well, after I drop this off, I'll just go pick up the Grubhub. And it was a in my town drop off. So now I get to the building, and when I got into my car, Grubhub's going, "You're not at the location." When they track you. Now again, I follow Pete's suggestion on Page Drive. Don't tap. You can track my every movement. So now I'm driving away, and I'm about to go on the parkway. Grubhub takes back the order. I'm like, well, okay, I guess they're going to pay somebody more to take that order. So I shut off the app. I said, what am I, silly? Let me see if it rings again on the way there. What do you know? It rings again. It's a little cheaper. It was almost $8, but the McDonald's I picked up at was in Freeport, and a Freeport drop-off right down the street. I was like, these companies, it's bad enough that you rang me when I know the app was off. They do that a lot. They override you tapping off. They're like, they're out in the field. They're going to do whatever we say. No, I'm choosing to earn a few dollars. And when I need to pull over, and I was doing work on the go and communicating with someone via email, I don't need permission to go off app. We are independent contractors. If I pull over and choose to shut off the app, and then I go on when I'm done and go, okay, I'm ready to take orders, I'll take orders. So I end up taking it, and then you take it back from me because I didn't move fast enough for you, and then you give it back to me on the way. It's just like, wow, they gave it back to me. They are stalkers. It's like, too many cameras, too much tracking your every movement. Like we're gonna make them do for come on. Are you serious? Today was a nice day. It was such a beautiful day out. I didn't want to be inside. And I got work done and I needed to get work done. But I also needed to earn a little money. And having a bum leg really slows you down. So a little bit each day. So that was really weird. And Uber Eats does that. You shut off the app. And if they feel they're around the area, they should take this. They still send it to you. And Grubhub did the same thing. Just wrong. I felt it was wrong. And I picked up a pizza and just delivered right here. And I ordered a pizza from another place in town. They ignore me when I walk in because they know I'm not a customer anymore. But then someone else finally walked up to me, and if they were all like him, I would be a customer. It wasn't just about the food, it was about the customer service I was receiving after 30 years of being a customer, at least 25 years. And it pissed me off. So I made a consumer decision and I said, I don't have to go there. There are plenty of other places. And now there's two places I really like, one in town and one a town away. I really do like them a lot. You know, I turned off Uber Eats and they still, oh yeah, it happens a lot. And it's as if they're angry at you. But you're in your car, you're driving, you did three, you should do more. No, I did some and now I'll turn it back on when I'm ready. And you don't want me to take it and then you take it back like Grubhub just did. And so I left it on when I jumped on the parkway and they sent it to me anyway. It's all computerized. I walk into the place, they ignore me. And I'm just like, you know what? Again, the maturity. You don't have to like me. You could be angry at me, but we are doing business here. And I don't see any of your other drivers walking in with a bag to keep your food hot and your pizzas. I do. I served that pizza and I took it out of that bag and it was hot. So I don't know why you're giving me a problem. Yeah, maybe you're a little annoyed. I'm not a customer anymore, but I'm also doing right by your business as a worker. You don't need to like me on a personal level. I'm doing my job and I don't know why you're giving me an attitude. It seems like, hey, she's doing better, so let's give her an attitude. She's doing good. I just don't get it. Now, if I treated someone like that, somebody would get mad at me. Just annoying. Did I do that Uber Eats? Grubhub got me. I was like, that was off. I know that was off. I would have never taken that, but they gave it back to me anyway. So, and I ended up getting 2 Freeport deliveries, which was great. Exactly, right, Lisa. It's just not proper business. No, it's not great behavior. And when you sense someone starts getting angry at you for doing right, come on. Are you serious? Obviously they were. And he wouldn't even look at me. I'm like, God. I mean, I do nod. I'm not a jerk. The PPP, I know I didn't put that in my title. They sent a notification out to me today to apply for forgiveness. So I'll fill you in on that. They did approve the first round when I applied, but now I have to show proof, and I have the proof. I'm going to go through the motions, and I'll let you know if they forgive it. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. I paid myself. That's what it was for. A lot of these restaurants are tired of the angry and whiny delivery workers that are around. But I wasn't angry and I was in misery and I showed up with a bag and I'm doing good. And hello, Ontario. How's it going? It makes you feel invisible. Yeah, I waited. I mean, someone walked in and I was there at least 3 minutes. Nobody was at the counter. And I went to go walk up and he just turned around. I go, this guy's such a loser. Well, that's probably why I don't come here. And that's a grown man. That's the maturity of them. He actually turned his back on me. This is your business. I don't know why you're doing that. So a guy walked in, Uber Eats, and I said, excuse me, I've been here. I'm here for an order too. And the guy went, oh, hi, how you doing? Just a familiar face. I don't even know his name. And I said, oh, hi, how are you? He was picking up an Uber. Wish I could stay here and chat, but doing. See you later. I'm heading toward my pizza in a minute anyway. Going to the store now. I'll watch the rest later. All right, sounds good. And it's only a short discussion. I just wanted to mention about the Afghanistan, um, just pulling out the way they did. It's like a repeat of the Vietnam War. And you know, guys, I pray I never experience this again, because it really is a waste of life. Almost 20 years in an area fighting a pointless war. It was supposed to have a point, and they took it away. And they pulled everyone out and left civilians there too. There are going to be a lot more people dying because they were just left to fend for themselves. Cruel. A lot more lives are going to be lost, innocent lives. And how can the people that made that call even look in the mirror? Because nobody won. Saki, and I know he's a veteran, a Vietnam War, and I've listened to many of his stories. He's lived some kind of life. I happen to agree with him. It was pointless. You made it pointless, and it was senseless killings and just innocent lives lost. I just don't understand. And we're living like this, and you got people walking around with this. I don't feel it's all about that. I feel there's a lot more to it. Maybe some other video. But the point is, I just want to give a shout out that I'm very. It's as if it's an embarrassment to the United States. Whoa, scooter alert! Cruising. He's going fast. That's a big scooter too. One of those stand-up scooters, big wheels. Because there's certain ones that are made for adults. That was a big one. He was going fast. He's in between cars, driving like a car. It's just I just don't get it. I just wanted to say that I feel bad for them. I mean, and now, I mean, I was born in '68, and I know it was going on for years. I believe I know it ended in 1975, but I know it started in the '50s sometime, and that was almost 20 years. It was like an instant replay. It's pathetic. It's disturbing, and whoever's responsible for that, I just, I don't know. Just hearts go out to everyone involved with that, not just the servicemen, the innocent people, that the civilians are just they're just left there. They're going to be killed, in my opinion. There's no protection, and the Taliban and the Afghanistan troops, they dislike United States citizens. So I would feel that they're going to kill them. I'm not overly political, guys. But I am very well aware that the Vietnam War, I know some stuff about it. It ended up being pointless. There was no winner. And when the war men came back, they were treated like garbage while you're walking around, scaredy cat, or at the time, flower children. You know, the 70s, the 60s and 70s, all the peace children. I mean, I understand they were supporting peace, but they treated them like garbage when they came back. And it was very um, it's disgusting when you think about it, because do you think those troops, the Vietnam people, the war veterans, said, "Oh, I want to go get shot at"? They were told to go, right? They didn't have a choice. Disgusting. So the more I when you take time to reinvent yourself and reorganize and take care of yourself. You make time to learn how to do things you never had time to do before. And a part of that was learning, really paying attention to what's going on in the world. And I feel this is all a part of a huge picture to depopulate the global population. It's disturbing and disgusting. And the year 2021 will be the Chinese year. It's not about the United States anymore. It will be their century. Am I saying that right? Not decade. It will be the Chinese century, where the 20th century was the United States century. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. I just, so sad. All right, Shea Lisa, guys, I'm almost at my place. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the thumbs up. Another scooter. This is an electric bike. That's top of the line. That's beautiful. Some of these bikes are like mini motorcycles. That was a nice bike. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining in. And these apps, they have some nerve. I know it was off. And they still rang me anyway. And then it made me feel bad. I was taking too long to do the job. I'll see you soon. Have a good one, everyone. Bye, guys.